Good evening. Thank you. As I stand at this podium, having just accepted the mantle of leadership as the 31st president of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, I am honored, grateful, and at the same time humbled. Standing before you, I know the proud history of our organization and the wise servant leadership who have preceded me. My earnest hope and desire is to carry forward the time-honored principles that have guided each of NAREB's past presidents and address the need of our community at this point in time with the same integrity, fortitude, and vision. I thank each of them for their commitment to equality, opportunity, and social change for Black American real estate practitioners and the Black community at large. Our leaders, since our founding in 1947, have served as examples of what purpose-driven leadership can be, should be, and will continue to be. Realtors, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight to witness the passage of position and responsibility. First and foremost, I will give honor to God, who is the orchestrator of my life and the guide of my footsteps, who has declared his purpose on my life. You see, there's a difference between being appointed and anointed. That being said, I need you to strap in. Listen as closely as possible, because everything I say this evening, even in brief, affects you and those you are involved with. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Bill, they're not ready. Are you ready? Yes. You want to hear it? Here it go. I'm going to break these remarks down into three parts, three sections. It is my hope and deepest desire that you will recognize a new direction, a bold step, a world premiere. My name is Donnell Williams, but you see, I am only the spokesperson, the vehicle, the tool to deliver this message to all in my community. I broke my introductory acceptance speech down into three parts because it amplifies the significance in three words that will steer us, guide us toward our new direction. You see, the number three, that little number three, is so significant, Deputy Grandmaster, that it's powerful. It's so significant, so respected, so revered, historically, biblically, ritually. Now, for example, to illustrate this already acknowledged fact, for any naysayers out there, 3 symbolizes the Holy Trinity: Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. A player walks up in baseball, a player walks up to the plate hoping not to get 3 strikes and out. Even in my favorite sport of basketball, a player can make bad play after bad play after bad play, but then gets the ball passed to a real player who can make a 3-point shot. You see, there is no coincidence that there are 3 vice presidents on this ladder. I've been on the bench for 15 years, so I've seen Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Cliff Turner. I've seen Penny Hardaway, Kevin Garnett, Donnell Spivey, and Maria Khan. I've seen Charles Barkley, James Harden, and Ron Cooper. I've watched all of these great players from the sideline and learned from each of them, and consistently asked and pleaded with Coach H. Bernie Jackson, put me in, coach, to only hear these 3 words: wait your turn. You see, 3 words can be so powerful. So you can imagine my joy after 15 years when I heard Coach Ed London say, Williams, you're in. I knew I had to make a 3-point play. You see, the number 3 is all around us. 3 is so significant that even advertisers and marketers have figured it out. Obama figured it out. Yes, we can. Nike figured it out. Just do it. Nancy and Ronald figured it out. Just say no. I even heard some of you figured out coming from the casino, talking about kiss my blankety blank. 3 words can change the way you feel, alter your mood, affect your behavior, even inspire and encourage you. The State of Housing in Black America, the Sheba Report, is the tool we will use actively to have an impact upon Black lives across the country. A significant and growing number of Black organizations now acknowledge NAREB's State of Housing Black America report as the premier research-based document on Black home ownership. That's a good place for a hand clap. Where we not only identify the document the problems, but also present solutions necessary to eliminate the discriminatory barriers obstructing the growth of Black wealth through homeownership. The Sheba Report is our educational tool. Be proud of it, but also take the time to read and understand its contents. The 2019 edition of the Sheba Report will be released in September 2019, and I'm asking as many realtors as possible to accompany me to September 11th through 13th, 2019, to attend NAREB's forum at the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation Annual Legislative Conference. I want realtors to be present and accounted for in record numbers as we descend upon Washington, D.C. Make no doubt about it, Black home ownership is on the ballot. This year, the Sheba Report consists of excerpts of our own stories, highlighting realtors and their transactions with our millennial buyers across this great country. In our Sheba Report, you will find some disheartening news, learn of some hard truths, but also be encouraged to continue to have an impact upon Black lives across America. Case in point, there are 1.7 million Black millennials mortgage ready that make over $100,000 a year that do not own a home. This is why NAREB, under the 2 million and 5 umbrella, launches HouseThenTheCar.com. The country is waiting for HouseThenTheCar.com. Every meeting I go to, whether it is, and I'm not going to mention these sponsors, I'm not going to mention their names, Mr. London, but I'm telling you, everywhere I go, they want to hear about HouseThenTheCar.com. So, Ms. Grant, you have your work cut out of it for you, okay? Thank you. People need to know, our people need to know, that you are in violation. Where the cooks? If you on a Land Rover and have a landlord. You see, 7 years ago, I came up with this idea of Operation RED, Operation Red. You don't believe me? Ask Ron Cooper. And thank you, President Spivey. We needed the practice, which has been morphed into what we all know now as Community Wealth Building Day during Realtors Week, and has been a very effective tool to reach our members and fellow community members. HouseThenTheCar.com, HouseThenTheCar.com will take place across the country, concentrating on millennials and Gen Xers, with Operation Red and the Sheba Report being the synergy and providing the momentum. You will learn. You will learn more about HouseThenTheCar.com, its launch, its reach, its components at tomorrow's training. The reference to credit, which is another barrier, cannot be forgotten, understated, or misunderstood. We need to fully understand that there is good credit, bad credit, and a way to use credit. This life lesson must be taught and become a part of our ongoing regular conversation across the dinner table, at holiday meals, from the pulpit and lecterns across America. This is why I have on my desk MOUs with Reverend Dr. Sori's D-Free organization, and another from Better Qualified to address the debt and credit issues. During my administration, in partnership with the aforementioned, we will reduce debt and establish Realtist business credit. Again, more details to be explained at tomorrow's board meeting. However, for those of you that want to jump, you can text NAREB to 71441 to get registered into the program and get your free business credit. No social security number, business credit. Now let me go back. I told you that I would be emphasizing 3 words for you all not to forget: educate, motivate, and empower. Or more apt to recall the importance of my test. So lest we forget that only 40.6% of Black Americans own their own home. That's over the second quarter of 2019. Oh yes, you'll hear it over and over again, on radio, on TV, at Bank of America's table, at Quicken Home Loan table, at Chase What Matters table, while at your local board meeting, your regional meeting, even at the national conference. But speaking about it, other disappointing Black home ownership rates has not resulted into a workable strategy that serves a solution. Black home ownership rates are still low and sadly dropping. Tonight, August 1st, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers declares a cease and desist on the falling Black home ownership rates. We come against it. We move forward with different programs. All of these things here. We're calling for sweeping changes in housing finance reform. We're calling for democracy in housing. We're calling for new policies. New updated mortgagee clauses that address 2019 and beyond. Now let me be clear. It's not only the legislative side where we toil, but also it is within our network. You see, it has been said that your network is your net worth. Rockefeller said, if you take everything from me, all my trains, my oils, my cars, and leave me my people, I will rebuild it in a year. Let's incorporate that message as we go forward. Let us continue to motivate each other and those in our network. Let us expand these networks and build larger and broader communities of concern about the value and necessity of building Black wealth. Each one of us, each realtist, must commit to working our network and touching families. We are the guardians of our community and therefore have a responsibility to educate families. We are the refs. If we are the guardians of our community, we are the refs. We're the umpires, the refs, realtors educating families. Be there for them, emphasizing and drawing on we the people. Since the people have power, we mobilize to empower each other by way of securing a basic financial and fiduciary ecosystem. This begins with one of the three basic necessities of life: food, clothing, shelter. We are the experts in providing real estate services, the shelter. We are the most knowledgeable, therefore we must leverage our network toward a mutually beneficial objective with this as a backdrop. We partner with the Realtors Referral Network, the details of which will not be explained tonight, but it ties together every civic and faith-based organization in the country. Into Realtors Nation. Details to follow, yes, at tomorrow's board meeting. You see, you don't matter. We all matter. Together, we're stronger and smarter. While we mobilize, we empower. Let me repeat that, Mitch. While we mobilize, we empower. The Realtors Referral Network will have options to buy, sell, build, or seek counseling. All of the facets of Realtors Nation are available options. Now you have a new tool, a new vehicle to take back to your local market. You are an agent of change. We are all agents of change. The marketing and release of this initiative will fall under the operating auspices of our newly formed Civic Engagement Committee under the leadership of Ms. Washington. Now we all know that if we are change agents, we just said that we are agents of change, then we recognize that that there is a process to change. By the mere mention of change, there inevitably is a process. So now I'm asking you, my Realtors family, to trust the process. Fully recognize that change is uncomfortable, and there may be resistance exhibited by some who may be slow to grasp or adjust. We have partnered with bidnational.com, another realtist vehicle that will attract buyers and sellers in our network to Realtors Nation. Yes, 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 details will be discussed tomorrow. But recognize every listing throughout our network is here, open for bids and loan queries that go directly to our Realtors members. We will have our own auction site within the next 30 to 45 days. Realtors Nation, under my administration, has assembled some of the top investor members to form the Realtors Investment Group. We have formed the Realtors Investment Group. We are waiting. It is a form of crowdfunding. Is Breitha Copes in the room? Is Martin Rutland in the room? Is Barbara Gilliard in the room? Is Maurice Gray in the room? Is Reggie Pruitt in the room? Is Layla? Okay, these are people that are in the room. These are the members of this new board. You will need $1,500 by December 31st to join, and we will be buying property and partnering with billionaires across the country. My administration will also be initiating a national curriculum for every local board. No more do my local board presidents have to work so hard and come back and come up with a course to teach. A national curriculum will be developed, Stan. More details to follow at tomorrow's training. Realtors, the plans and strategies and timelines are aggressive, but I believe doable. At the same time, we will be educating our members and our community. We will be motivating each other, as well as encouraging our community to build wealth and believe that it can be accomplished through home ownership and investment. And most importantly, we will be empowering each realtist in our association. In general, all Black American consumers that believe wealth is possible and not pie in the sky. It's impossible. It's time to take back our power and use it purposefully. Be ready, be proud, be prepared, be educated, be ready to motivate and to be motivated to empower each other to create a newly empowered Black America. Thank you, and I look forward to working with all of you to be the change that you want to see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Educate, motivate, empower.